Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. I know it's been a while. This is our neighborhood chat. I didn't get to do it last week. I had the granddaughter here. Well, she went home yesterday, and I rested last night. Yes, I did. I wouldn't take a minute of the time I had with her, but boy, does she have a lot of energy. I would do it again tomorrow if they wanted to send her back to our house. But I was glad to get that night of rest. Not that I didn't rest when she was here, but she kept me really, really busy. But anyway, come on in. Get your drink, your cup of coffee, your tea, your bubbly, um, whatever your drink of choice is, just bring it. No judgment here. I have things to eat. I have things to snack on. Or bring your own snack. That's fine. But whatever you do, just stop and listen to this chat. We're going to have a discussion today. And of course, I want you to comment after the video and let me know what you think about this video. Comments are always helpful. I like to know how you're feeling about the video, what your thoughts are. You know, say something criticizing. I don't mind that. I can take criticism. I can. You know, a lot of people can't, but I can. Not that I will take the advice of whatever you suggest I do, but I will listen. I will. But anyway, today our neighborhood chat is about grow up. I mean, what is the point of living if you want to stay in the same spot? Now, a lot of you may not like the way I said that, or, maybe I'm being too blunt. And I've come to realize that there are so many people in the world that do not like the truth. They tell you that they want you to tell them the truth, but they really don't. I mean, that's what they say, but once you do, especially wait for them to ask. Don't just offer it without them asking, but especially if they ask for your honest opinion and you give it to them and they can't handle it, they're not mature. They're not. Because I can handle the truth. Now, I might not like it. I may chew on it for a few days and I'll either absorb it and swallow it and take it in, or I'll spit it out. It doesn't reflect on the fact whether I'm going to like you anymore, or if I'm going to like you any less, or we're not going to be friends anymore, or, because I feel like my acquaintances that I have on YouTube, I don't put myself in the category of allowing myself to get offended by what you say, because you and I are not that close. Now, I know that I have a lot of, several, I say a lot, but several people that I keep in contact with on YouTube, but as far as me being offended by what you say, I know me. I'm grounded in my beliefs, my core beliefs. Now, am I leaving a window open to change? Of course. But the higher power which I serve is going to be the only one that is going to convince me to be different. Now, something you say may start me thinking about, wait a minute, I may need to think on that a little bit and not always be a closed-minded about a certain subject. But I feel like that I'm kind of open-minded to most every subject there is, where a lot of people are not. A lot of people are closed-minded. They don't want to talk about certain things. They don't want to discuss certain topics. I can discuss it, and I won't get angry. But a lot of people will get angry, and they will get loud. For some reason, a person that gets louder thinks that it makes them more right, that they're right in the argument if they get louder. The louder they get, the more right they are. No. The more angry they get, the more wrong they show that they are. But when we're trying to grow, and I've realized through my live chats, my videos, there are people out there that just don't care about maturing, growing, learning new things. I mean, that's fine if that's you, but that's not who I am. I want to continually grow, learn things, even at my age. Self-awareness, to know how to treat people, becoming the light to others, Doing positive things. Now, am I always positive? No. I have my moments of being negative. I do. But for the most part, I'm pretty positive. I mean, you can ask James, my children, whoever. I'm pretty positive. I'm the one that keeps the boat going around here in the positive direction. When everybody else wants to try to be negative Nancy, or I say, wait a minute, let's don't stay in it. Let's solve the problem and try to get out of the situation. Because, whether you believe it or not, there's always an out. Now, you may think I'm trapped in a situation and I don't have a way out, but you do. You may not want to take it, but you do have a way out. Unless somebody is holding you prisoner, or, got you captive, or there is a way out. And even with that scenario, there is a way out. But it's work. And a lot of us don't want to work to get ourselves out of a situation. We don't want to put the time and the effort through progressing into who we really should be. Like, for instance, my son, he sends me texts all the time, Mom, get up and walk. Use your walker and get up and walk. That's not fun to me. I don't like doing it. You know why? Because it's painful. I stay in a lot of pain, and I don't want to get up and get on my legs and feet and walk because I'm in pain. Now, should I do it? Absolutely. Is it good for me? Absolutely. But because I want to sit and talk about the pain I'm in instead of working through the pain, I choose not to do it as often as I should. So I'm turning over a new leaf that I'm going to do it more. For the fact that I want to be around a little longer, and my children want me to be around a little longer. So if I only do it 5 times a day, walk up and down my hall, that's progress. And any little bit that you do is progress. But you have to know, neighbor, you can't be the victim your entire life and expect to prosper. You can't. Even if you are the victim. Let's just say you really are. The victim is a person that something happens to them that they can't control. They don't have any control over. People play the victim, but they've actually created the scenario that they're in. So they're really not the victim. I mean, if you create whatever situation you're in and it's bad, you're not the victim. Now, people want to go into and listen to people with drama, manipulation, bullying. They love those channels. I mean, they love to go in and see people at odds with each other and the subject that they're at odds about. And some of it is just pure nonsense. It's just about who wants to be right and who wants to be, more right. But there's such thing as compromise, and we have to compromise and stop being right fighters. A right fighter is a person that it doesn't matter what they say or who they hurt, as long as they prove that they're right. What is that about? So what? No, the way you become a leader is you, in order to lead people, you have to compromise. You have to get those two parties together and let them both know that neither one of them are going to win, that there's going to be a compromise and they're each going to have to give up something. And that's the thing. We don't want to give up anything. We want to continue to keep what we have, take from others, and not give anything in return. Now, I can't process that. My mind will not process that kind of behavior. But some people wake up with that behavior and go to bed with that behavior. That's a learned thing. They were taught to do that. Somewhere in their lifetime, they were taught to take. And you have the givers that don't know how to receive, which there has to be a balance. You have to be able to give and you have to be able to receive. And a lot of people don't have that balance. I mean, I don't have balance in a lot of areas of my life. My weight, it's not a balance. My physical therapy, not a balance. There's a lot of things that are not balanced in my life. My sleep is not balanced. My eating habits, not balanced. But each day I try to work on not only the things that I have that are correct to learn more, but also the things that are not balanced. Now, I could come to you and say, this is wrong with you, that's wrong with you, and basically be judging you. It's not my place to judge you. It's not my place to tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you need to fix, how you need to fix it. That's not my place. Now, if you ask me for my opinion, I may give it to you, and I'll do you like I do my children. They ask me for my advice, and I say, now, if it were me, I would do this, but you do what you feel like you need to do for you. Don't do what I would do. And I let them make their own choice. That's what we have to do. We have to allow people to make their own choices. Failure is not bad. It don't feel good when we fail, but failure we learn. We learn through failure. We learn through pain. And a lot of us don't want to learn because we don't want to go through the pain. Just like me getting up walking with my walker, I don't want to feel the pain all over my body when I take a step to go forward. I don't want to feel that. But if I would do it more often, I would probably not be in so much pain. Now, there's all sorts of pain: physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain, all kinds of pain. And a lot of people are in different types of pain. Now, is one greater than the other? I don't think so, because pain is pain when it comes down to it, whatever you're dealing with. But my question is, why don't people want to move forward? Why do they just want to sit in and wallow in self-pity, negativity, sadness, gloom and doom? I don't know what makes people function like that. Now, I've been in depression before, and my depression was bad, and I was sad all the time. And I kept trying to figure out how to get out of the depression. I didn't want to stay there. Now, some people want to stay there, and they want people to feel sorry for them, and they want people to take care of them. And I didn't want that. I wanted to work my way out of it, and I did. But if you don't want it, it's never going to happen. If you continue to wallow and in self-pity and not do anything about it, how can you expect people to respect you, want to be around you, take advice from you? Now, I've seen people that live such a sad life, yet they want to give advice to everybody that comes along. Well, why don't you take your own advice, get up and do something instead of sitting there and doing nothing? Now, I do believe the people you are around play a big part in who you are. Now, if you're around drama all the time, you're going to get drama. If you're around sick people all the time and complaining about how sick they are, you're going to become sick and you're going to start complaining. If you're around happy, go-lucky, positive people, that's the way you're going to be. Maybe you need to start being that person that's not the negative one and being the positive one. It's not going to be easy. Or either you just need to walk away from people that do not bring peace, joy, love, comfort, grace, faith. If they don't bring those sort of things in your life, you need to walk away. Life's short. I know I keep saying that, but I don't know how long that I have to say that for people to realize that you're going to wake up one day, if you hadn't already, and say to yourself, oh my goodness, I've lived over half my life and I'm still miserable, or I haven't accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I haven't done half of what I wanted to do, and I'm not happy. What's holding you back? Why are you afraid to take a step forward? And why are you afraid to tell people how you feel? Because you don't trust. I know I dealt with that same issue. But it's not about trusting others. It's about trusting yourself to do the right thing. Be who you are. I can't imagine hiding in a closet, and not an actual closet, but just a mental closet, and not being able to be who I am. Not the real me, not the person that my authentic self. Uh, People hide. They're afraid to let people know uh, their core belief, their sexuality, uh, their personality, their mistakes. Like they invented whatever mistake they made. There's nothing new under the sun. Everything that's going to happen in the future, everything that's already happened, there's nothing new. It's already been done. Okay? So whatever you're going through, it's nothing new. That little voice inside you that's telling you, oh, you don't need to tell that. People won't like you, or people won't accept you, or people will ignore you. Now, if you're around a group of people that you think will not accept you for who you really are, that's not your people. You need to move on and find your authentic group of people that you need to be around. You don't need to be around people that bring you down and talk bad about you and gossip about you and bring nothing but negativity. Why would you want to do that? Just to have people around you? I would rather be by myself than to be around people that interrupted my peace of mind. That's not even logical. Once you get out of it, you'll think, why did I stay in that so long? Why did I let that person treat me the way they treated me for so long? The answer is you got to keep moving. You got to wake up every morning, and whether you're a prayerful person or not, you just got to start. If you think it's just talking to yourself, you got to start talking to somebody, whether it's yourself, and get motivated and say, I will not stay here. I will not stay here. I will grow. I will mature. I will become better than I am today. I will learn something. I will be positive. Now, when you first start doing things like that and you're not used to it, it's going to sound pretty strange. But eventually, it's just going to become second nature. And you're going to be able to see great things come into your life, positive things. Now, if you're negative all the time, guess what? Negative things are going to come into your life. If you're positive, positive things are going to come. If you're nice, you're going to get nice. If you're nasty, you're going to get nasty. And once you become a drama channel, you can never go back because people are not going to look at you the same. I mean, that'd just be like me taking my channel and turning it into a drama channel. I could never go back to who I really am now and have these neighborhood chats about positivity and growing and maturing and being kind to everyone. If I started a drama channel, I would probably not even have the same uh, neighbors or the same subscribers. I would probably get a whole bunch of drama people that loved it. Do I visit drama channels? Yes, I do. Do I lurk them? Yes, I don't ever go in the comments. Because I want to see exactly what people are so much in turmoil about. That doesn't even matter. It's not even going to matter tomorrow. The argument that they're trying to prove or disprove. Whether they like each other. Who cares? I mean, if you don't like the person, move on. Life is too short to be arguing about stuff that doesn't even matter. About who gave to this person and who gave to that person. And is that person taking advantage of their subscribers? Well, if they are, the people that support them need to stop. Or if they don't, then it's nothing to you. Be who you are. I mean, wake up every morning. Do you not know how to write? I mean, write down things. If it's just like, I want to change. That's not hard to write. I want to be different. I want people to see who I really am. I'm going to do a video on who I really am. What harm is it going to do? I mean, half the people on YouTube will never come to your house, more than half. They'll never be able to say anything but words on a comment that you can delete. And that just goes to show their immaturity. So what does it matter if you get on YouTube and you become who you really are supposed to be? I mean, maybe there's something in your life that people can learn from. You have something to offer, a talent, a gift, a personality, a comfort to others. You don't know until you try. Well, a lot of people, and I say a lot, but several people, their thing is, okay, well, I'll just get off YouTube. I'll just forget it. I won't do it anymore. Okay. Then that's what, if you choose to do that, do that. But I'm telling you, stay on YouTube and become who you really want to be, what your channel wants to be. I plan on doing a lot of different things after the first of the year with my channel. I have some new ideas, positive things. So my neighborhood chat to you today, neighbor, is stop being lazy. Stop being afraid to be who you really are. I mean, just say it. I mean, I can respect somebody that is who they truly are, even if I don't like who they truly are. I can respect the fact that they're just being authentic. It's the ones that are phony that I really cannot deal with. You know, I can't deal with lying. People that just have liabilities. You know, they lie for just to be lying, to make themselves look good, or they try to lie about someone else to make themselves look better. I'm telling you, if you turn your life around and become upbeat, positive, loving, you know, a lot of people say they love others, but they don't really know what love means because they're actually looking for a payoff. They're actually looking for something in return. If you're looking for something in return when you love someone, you don't really love them, because you're going to automatically accept whatever they are willing to offer. Because some people can't love like you do. I mean, I love hard. I mean, I love big. Some people aren't capable of doing that. So I don't expect anything when I say I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Because you have nothing that I really want. I want to just love you and I want you to come visit me. And if you choose not to, that's you. I'm not going to hold you to come to my channel just because I go to your channel. I want you to, because I want you to come over and visit. But I'm here to tell you, if you want to stay miserable, you can, because we have a will. You know, we all have a will. We can choose to do what we want to do. And you say, oh, I'm an adult. I can do what I want to do. Yes. But is it always the right thing to do? No. A lot of times we do stuff that just harms us, that just brings harm to who we are. I mean, up until the time I was 40, I didn't think I needed to change anything in my life. And then when I turned 40, I realized I didn't know anything. And then I started learning. And I started realizing, you know what? This is who I want to become. I don't want to, not that I was a bad person in my 30s and in my 20s, but I wanted to be more in my 40s and my 50s. And as I've gotten older, I wanted to give more, be more, offer more. And it's not all about you. It's not all about you. Think about that. And with that being said, neighbor, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. And remember, I love you. And there's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, you can do about it. Bye, neighbor.